Okay, just going down the mat here a little bit, especially for all guys, it's getting on bottom. It's great to have great technique and know what you're doing, but a lot of times, this is about having an attitude down here. I gotta just keep moving, keep my hips moving until I can get up and get out of there. So a lot of what we try to teach our guys, and I think this is a great drill for high school guys, kids as well, is just switching your hips. I get my hips moving. Because if I'm getting ridden here and my hips aren't underneath me, I'm not able to get away. I have to get my hips underneath me so I can either knee slide back, knee slide forward, whatever it is to get up to my feet. So it's just a switching hips drill. So I have one guy go down, guy will get on top of me, and all the top guy's gonna do is he's just gonna stand underneath my arms and follow me, whatever I do. Okay? And I'm just gonna work on keeping my hips moving. It's not one move. If I don't get it, I lay on my belly and now I gotta build myself back up. I'm just gonna keep switching my hips. So we'll do it here slow here to begin, but I'll just hit a switch right here, get to my hips, or get to my sit out here. Once I get here, guys probably gonna wanna take me back down. So take me back down and switch my hips again. So it's just kind of a drill where I keep switching and keep my hips moving, knocking this guy out of position. Now again, when I do this here, I gotta make sure I don't go too crazy and get myself where I'm extended here. Or even when he brings me back, when I roll back to the mat, right here, a lot of times when they go, they let their hips stay behind them. Now I get here, now this guy's gonna catch my wrist and break me flat. So when I'm in this position, I always keep my hips underneath me. Even when he brings me back down here, right away before I even switch, my knees come right back underneath me so that I can look to stand up and explode here. So we just keep switching those hips here, but I always keep my hips underneath me. I never get extended out here. So again, I'll do it a little bit faster this time. But again, top guy just follows me and I just keep switching my hips. I'm not worried necessarily about getting to my feet, getting away here. I just want the motion. So I don't try one thing, if I don't get it, I end up flat on my belly. I constant hip motion, keeping those hips moving here. So he gets on top, he's just gonna follow me here and I'm just gonna keep switching, keep my hips moving, and I keep my hips underneath me at all times here. Just keep moving. So that I get used to keeping my hips going at all times. Here, just keep switching. Eventually, I can get to my feet, or I get my hips underneath me where I get to my feet and get away.
How is that a lot like getting away in high school or college, just that whole drill?
Well, it's just, in order to get away, I gotta have my hips underneath me. You know, most guys, they'll hit a hard stand-up, but the guy brings them back down, then they go on their base. Now I can't even think about standing up until I get my hips back underneath me. So it just works on keeping your position, keeping your hips underneath you, and keeping your hips moving.
Yeah.
It's not one move at a time. I got to put stuff together. And really, when it comes down to it, getting away in both college and high school, it's about having an attitude. I just got to keep moving until I get away. And that's kind of what we're working on, is keeping those hips moving at all times.